Monday motivation. Welcome back. So it's been a while since I did one of these. First off, the subscribers I still have, and the family and friends and the people that still follow me and watch the videos, thank you so much. Um, People don't really give people thanks enough for taking their time to tune in and support your stuff, you know. And it's not hard to support each other, but I appreciate genuinely the people that choose to support what I do and the stuff that I have going on. So that's first and foremost. Monday motivation. I have so much content to deliver to you guys. But this is this one's raw. This one's separate. This is different. Um, so what I want to touch on today is, I guess, the workforce. For me, I'm not in the workforce, so I don't know really how things worked in the last 3 years, you know. But there is an entrepreneurship bug. There is a go get it, do it yourself bug going on right now, where people have figured out that you can make money and not be tied down to a job. And it's simple. It's been like that forever. You know, it's just with the pandemic, people now have more time on their hands to sit back and figure it all out and stuff and put it all together and set up the plays and everything. Trust me, I'm telling you, it's all happening. I can't give y'all too much, but it's, you know, but it's crazy because I've always been like that. I've always had a go-getter mentality. I've always had a dream is reality type mentality, you know. It's not, there's nothing wrong with having a job, okay? First off, let's just go right there. There's nothing wrong with with having a job, you know. Now, you know, this information comes from all different angles and stuff, and you're gonna have people that are gonna feel one way, you know. So yeah, it's good to have a job and work somewhere and you be a good employee and stuff, and that's fine, you know. Everyone's not the same, and I don't know how many times I have to say that everyone's not the same. Everything doesn't fit everybody the same, you know. Some people are going to be fine, you know, being you know, being in construction for 25 years, you know, and, you know, and maybe it doesn't affect their body or give them arthritis or their back, and they're not stressed out and they weren't away from their family and they didn't have times where they were laid off and stuff. Maybe none of those things happened to them. Maybe. But most likely some or all of them things do. And I think the reality of it is, you know, everyone wants to have a certain amount of money or wealth or financial status, but people don't really understand how hard you have to do to get it or to achieve that shit. And I think I just should really break it down for you. So this the best way to break it down. If you've worked, you know, if you're 30 years old, okay, let's just say this, okay, we'll do sweet math, okay. If you're 30 years old and you've had a job since you're 20, you've worked for 10 years. Now, the average median household income is 44.7. So let's just say 50. So 50 times 10 is $250,000, okay? So in 10 years, you made $250,000. So in 40 years, you made $1 million. Okay? But if you understand what I'm saying to you, if it takes you 40 years with a $50,000 a year job to make $1 million. Okay. Follow me. It takes you 40 years to make $1 million with a $50,000 a year job. You know what? Let's do it even better. Let's say you're making $100,000 a year. It only takes you 10 years to make that $1 million. Okay? It takes you 10 years to make $1 million by having your job. Okay? You're not walking away after 10 years with that $1 million. All right? And you work 10 years to get it. So, in what planet, in what realm do you think that you're going to wake up tomorrow and, I don't know, invent something and you haven't been trying, write a hit song and you don't write, become an actress or a superstar, but you have no real talent. Do you get where I'm going? If you had these other things going on, you wouldn't have to work the 10 or the 20 or the 40-year job if you had an exceptional set of skills. That's what I'm getting at. I guess what I'm getting at is to not put people in such a downward mode. But think about this. You have to put in a certain amount of hard work and a certain amount of time to get those results that you're looking for. So if you're mediocre, which most people are, trust me, most people are. If you're mediocre and you have a regular job and you're counting on the next raise and the bonus and you think that this place is going to take care of you for the rest of your life and you're always going to be safe and stuff, you are fucking ridiculous. And that is not happening. It's not happening, okay? You got to have 3 or 4 hustles going on now, okay? The reality is when you are putting something together that's big as you, it's a long-term play. It's not a overnight success. It doesn't happen that way. But if you want to do something different, guess what you got to do? You got to fucking do something different. And that's what it is. This ain't rocket science. Most of y'all didn't pass fucking basic entry-level science, so we can't even jump into the more advanced shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm getting at is get up off your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get up off your ass and go for the shit you want. I have so many people around me that starting businesses or ventures and their own thing and winning because they took a chance on themselves. Nobody's going to come along and give you shit. If you got some dreams, you got some shit you want to do, you need to really sit down and put that shit to motion. Because I'm going to tell you what, it's better shit you can be doing than being on Netflix, being on your phone playing the game, you know, dicking off in some worthless conversation with some people that's taking up too much of your fucking time. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit, all of these things are time killers. They're all time killers. I haven't had very much social media interaction in, I don't know. I don't know. I can't even tell you. I haven't done these videos in a while because I am over here building something that's bigger than me. That's bigger than everybody watching this video. Trust me. I mean, you'll see. I don't have to get into it, but you'll see. But what I'm saying is, I'm not even doing this for me. I'm simple. I can fucking care less. I'm going to be fine regardless. But the difference is, I can show y'all the real me. I'm just around the house with a tea, chilling. This is what I do on a daily basis. I get up, I take care of me first, I pray, I get my mind right, and then I go through the motions. Sun, breakfast, food, blah, blah, medicine, everything. I mean, we go through the whole thing. And I wash, rinse, and repeat every day. But in my 4 hours or 5 hours I got to myself in the morning, because I'm up at 3 or 4. Because 1, I can't sleep because of the pain. And 2, my mind, I just got so much shit going on. So I had to find a way to harness all of that. And by me harnessing all that, I have learned so much. I have got certifications and analytics and marketing and promotion and just all these different things that I'm doing on the back end that I really don't have to tell people about, because it's not about boasting or bragging. I don't care if people care about what I got going on. I'm not fucking doing this for the world. If the world want to respond, respond. That's cool. That's great. But I expect my audience and my viewers to be minuscule, to be super fucking small, because I'm exceptional. My mind works on a completely different wavelength. So for people to really understand what I'm doing and what I'm saying and what I'm talking about, they're on that same wavelength too. And I ain't met too many people like me. So I don't expect to have 1 million fucking followers, because ain't 1 million fucking people like me. And I know that. I expect it to be here and there, because the people like me that are go-getters and shit like that, they already know what the fuck they're doing. They're already doing that shit. They don't need to listen to these videos or watch these videos. Or they do just because they support and it keeps them going, because I do the same thing. I follow people that I admire and that have traits and things that I want to align myself and I want to be like, and I admire that success, and I take those things from them and I try to build myself up. What I do is I reach out to these people, and it's just like it's just all of this social media shit it's just like it's just like a job interview. You interview with people to be their associates and their friends online, so you can network, and then your followers can be my followers, and some of my followers can be your followers, and then we can try to get things from each other and help each other build and grow. That's what it's supposed to be like. But that's not what it's like. What it's like is me, my team, fuck everybody else. That's the reality. So if you think it's something different, tell me something different. But I got it down to a science, And I wasn't like amazing in school, but I was amazing in history, science, and fucking math. Everything that fucking mattered. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm not here to motivate you to get up off your ass. I leave all these jewels for my kids and stuff. I'm here that maybe if you watch the video and you're like, he might be right. He's saying this shit a lot. There must be something to it. It is something to it. It's always something to it. I have turned myself into a completely different person, and I have started a empire over here on my own. I ain't got to go into detail about it or nothing, but it's happening in the background. And when the shit roll over and the shit just all blow up and stuff, people be like, that's what he was talking about. You will see. It's already happening. But that's beside the point. Success is given to those that work hard for it and go the extra mile and do the shit that other people ain't willing to do. So if you got excuses, it ain't for you. Let's see. If you have no real skill set in planning or preparation, guess what? It's not for you. Let's see. I don't know. I want to tell everybody it's for them because that's what you're supposed to do. But the reality is, it's not. Everybody can't get up and do these videos. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality. We all can't get up and do these videos. Let's see. I can't get up and shoot like LeBron. I used to be able to, long fucking time ago, but I can't do that shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, everything ain't for everybody. But if you sitting around and you itching and you like, it's got to be a better way. It's different. It's got to be something more. I'm tired of struggling. It is. It's called fucking faith. It's called having faith and believing in yourself and getting yourself centered first. It's a lot of things got to take place before you can get to having, the fucking board and shit and the plans, and it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things that got to take place before that shit happens. you have to dig deep down in your core and say, hey, you know what? I don't care about losing friends. I don't care about people judging me. I don't care about ruffling feathers. I only care about my well-being and my future. You have to be able to say that to yourself, because all of these things are going to happen. And it's going to be a roller coaster. And it's going to be an up and down. But at the end of it, you going to be the one laughing, the one smiling. And all those people that doubted you, all those people that, kind of gave you that bullshit, trust me, they all going to be standing there in a line. And everybody going to have their fucking hand out. Trust me. It's going to happen. If you got dreams and you got a passion, and if you put that shit to play, it's going to happen. Trust me. I'm watching it around me. The people that are having a hard time getting shit done are the people that don't put in 100%. Yes, life happens and it forces you to slow down and do different things and shit like that, but I still gotta feel like people get caught up in a rat race. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. With all this working, when the hell you go live, though? When you go live? With all this work? You gotta work to eat, but you gotta dream to live. That's just me, though. All of this stuff is for me. And then for my kids. And if some of this shit apply to you, take it, use it, make the best of it, share it, whatever you want to do with it. Thumbs down it, comment and say you hate it, whatever. But it's out there. And that's it. It's out there. All of the information and everything that I've accomplished over the last 6 months, I've done because I've wanted it more than talking about it. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it when I get off work. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I was just going to do it. I was just going to do it. When you going to do it? If you got something that you can't get motivated about, I would love for you to put that in the comment section. Just chime in, And if you think some of the things that I got going on the back end, chime in on that too. I love to hear what y'all think I got going on. But anyway, Monday motivation. If it ain't motivate you or ruffle some feathers, and either way, pissed off still got you thinking. So either way, I did my job. Y'all be safe. I'm out.